Virginia survived with only cuts and bruises, but the leap did nothing to dissuade her mother, who collected her daughter, dusted her off, and showed up, on time, for the appointment at the hospital. Nurses led Virginia into a large office. The psychiatrist came through a set of double doors that were easily 10 feet tall, made of thick burnished oak. He sat on one side of a broad glass-topped desk. Virginia and her mother sat on the other. A white laboratory coat, the antiseptic odor of institutional bleach, the leather of the chair, Virginia's palms sweating against it, the window broad and full of light, with birds skittering by, their calls muffled but audible in the silence of the room. The doctor took notes as Virginia's mother detailed, in looping, frantic speech, her daughter's mental problems. He listened gravely. He had a bright yellow pencil, Virginia remembers, and his glasses were thick bifocals. "Thank you, Mrs. Corbett," he finally said. "That is all very helpful, but before I can make a diagnosis, I will need to speak with Virginia alone." Virginia's mother left the room. The doctor turned his attention to the little girl. He waited a moment, collecting himself. "Do you know why you're here?" he said. Virginia didn't answer immediately, but when she finally did, her entire story came out in a torrent, missing her beloved Ogie, fearing her mother, being abandoned by her father. The doctor listened impassively to her speech. At first, Virginia was afraid that he would judge her, but then, through tears, she gave up worrying about how she must appear. When she'd finished, the doctor folded his hands on the table. Illumination filled the room. The windows let in light from the outside world. "Virginia," the doctor said after a long silence, "do you have any other family nearby? Any grandparents? Is there anyone else you can call?" "What do you mean?" she asked. He leaned across the desk and handed her the telephone with its large black rotary dial. "You need to get out of there," he said. "Now." Virginia did the only thing she could think of. She called her father's father, her grandfather Munson. 5 days later, she went to live with him in Arlington, Virginia. And so, in a way, Ogie had saved her. With Munson Corbett, Virginia would find a home free of the troubles that had so marred her childhood. But one thing continued to haunt her, to stick in her imagination. When she closed her eyes at night, or even during her quieter moments during the day, Virginia still missed her beloved companion. The thing that hurt her most was simple. She'd never had a chance to say goodbye to Ogie. And so forever, this would be Virginia's greatest wish, to redeem her parents' failures, to be responsible for her own family, to take care of them, to be their custodian, their guardian, their ally. No matter what happened, she would give them the chance to get what they most desired.